Every year we see more and more cross-country state titles won by triathletes. How could this be with triathletes giving up specificity for more time in the pool or on the bike? Well, that exactly is a triathlete's special sauce. Specificity matters, but total training volume matters more. Speaking completely hypothetically, let's look at an example. So a cross-country runner might be able to train about 40 to 50 miles per week, and that's all they might be doing. During this 40 to 50 miles per week, they're probably logging about 5.5 hours of training a week. 5.5 hours of aerobic development. Now, a triathlete, on the other hand, will likely get by with less running total. So this triathlete, as an example, might be running 20 to 30 hours a week and probably putting in no more than 4 hours of total training on running per week. But this triathlete is also swimming and cycling, let's just say 10 hours per week in addition to that. So now we compare these two athletes. The triathlete is training their aerobic system, training their heart, their lungs, a total of 13 to 14 hours a week. A runner, on the other hand, a pure runner, is only training 5.5 hours a week. Here we have to look at the total development of that athlete's cardiovascular system. The triathlete has a clear advantage over that runner when you look at total aerobic development, both in terms of aerobic endurance as well as aerobic capacity. But the advantage does not stop there. The triathlete is achieving higher volume of aerobic development with less stress on their body due to the non-weight-bearing nature of cycling and swimming. By limiting how much they run and putting some of that volume into swimming and biking, this athlete is setting themselves up for less injuries overall. This is compounded by the fact that this athlete is developing multiple supporting muscle groups that is making them a stronger, more resistant athlete overall. In addition to this, the triathlete, due to the fact that they are doing multiple different activities throughout the week, is less likely to have burnout and will probably be more engaged when they are running than someone that is just slogging the volume over and over and over. So here we have an athlete that is logging more aerobic volume, has a fresher mindset, and is less resistant to injury, with injury probably being the greatest limiter to success for most runners. There is a clear advantage here. Now, how should you take this information and do something with it? Well, first off, if you are a triathlete, you need to make sure that even if you are focusing on a run-only event at some point in your season, that you continue to swim, bike, strength train, do those other cross-training modalities. The biggest mistake you could possibly make is to completely drop those off your training, drop your overall aerobic training volume, and increase your running considerably, because then you're just going to be left with less aerobic volume and greater chance of injury. If you are a runner, I encourage you to look at cross-training to support your running. You don't need to become a triathlete, but what we do want you to do is make sure you're taking advantage of the cross-training principles that triathlon has to offer. So support your running with cycling, rowing, swimming, strength training, water running, all these different things to get your total aerobic volume up without putting more strain on your body. So triathlete or runner, you have the ability to take advantage of cross-training to maximize your running and take you to new PRs today.